Okay, awesome, new show.
Not just any show, it's our holiday episode. Are you excited? We're gonna be talking about art dessert and Christmas trees and holiday movies and your favorite, Krampus.
Ew!
People love it. People love the ability to smash something beautiful. It allows people to act like a kid in a way.
If you can't afford a Santa costume, but somehow you have polymorph plastic, liquid latex, and a synthetic wig lying around, this is a perfect look for you to try this Christmas.
I need you to answer these questions very quickly.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
Okay. Hello and welcome to CBC Arts Exhibitionist, the show that gives you a 30-minute inside look into the imaginative and innovative world of Canadian art. I'm your host, Amanda Parris. It's that time of year when the Christmas tree goes up, the menorah gets dusted off, and the Kwanzaa gift list is made. We're celebrating the holiday season this week, and we're doing it Canadian art style. The holidays are also the time of year when diets are put on pause. So we wanted to introduce you to a real-life Willy Wonka who's bringing fine art and theater to the dessert table. But don't blame me for your 2018 cavities.
You're giving people the license to destroy something. I think people like that. I want to know how that chocolatier, how he painted it. I'm all about process. Eight-year-old Brandon loved creating things and smashing it and creating it and smashing it and being like, well, that didn't work. Okay, let's try it this way. From start to finish, there's a lot of thought and considerations that go into it. Today we will be making the Ziggy Stardust Disco Egg. I envisioned if David Bowie was high on acid, what would he create? And that's what I came up with. First thing we'll do, we're going to start painting the disco egg. We're going to, you paint the outside first, because it's reversed. And then we're going to go into tempering chocolate, fill it, and then we're going to drop it. Then we're going to make the cavity. In the cavity, that's where we put all the garnishes, set it, take it out, and we'll fuse them together. First step is making sure that your cocoa butters are in temper. If you start with some splatters and then you base coat it with a paintbrush, it really highlights all the other splatters. And then once you get to the point where you're okay with the way it looks, you put a base coat of something on the bottom, and then that kind of just preserves everything. And the beauty about this egg is not one egg is the same. So I'm about to take all this beautiful chocolate and I'm about to temper it. And then now I'm gonna start to agitate it and start the crystallization process. We have our cavity, and you can see it's starting to like very quickly lose its sheen. It's becoming dull. That's when you want to start adding all your inclusions. Dried apricot, roasted coffee beans, ancho chili powder, and aerated dark chocolate. We were inspired by Kensington Market, all the different flavors of Kensington. And that right there is the inside of a disco egg. Take it. We'll have a nice, perfect sealed egg. And now we're going to smash it. People love it. People love the ability to smash something beautiful. It allows people to act like a kid in a way. Great because it brings a theatrical experience back to the dining experience at a restaurant. I love it when I go out to an old school steakhouse where the waiter can make a tableside Caesar with their eyes closed. That's something I never ever want to lose. And I think this is my tableside Caesar salad. I love working with chocolate is that if it doesn't work out, you just melt it down and it's like it never happened. It's kind of like Lego. You don't like it, rip it apart, rebuild it. You don't like the disco egg, melt it down, redo it again.
It's like an adult Kinder Surprise. And now I'm hungry. In the spirit of the holidays, I wanted to introduce you to an artist who is bringing the winter blues to animation and gift making. Our exhibitionist in residence this week is Ashleigh Green, and you'll be seeing her work throughout the episode. Here she is to tell you more.
Hi, my name's Ashleigh Green. I'm a graphic artist based in Kelowna, BC, and I'm your exhibitionist in residence this week. I make line drawings and animated GIFs that are quiet, playful, and observational. You can check out more of my work on Instagram or my website.
This is what happens when you ask an artist to design a Christmas tree. Every year, Toronto's Gardiner Museum invites 12 local artists to create imaginative holiday trees. This year's theme is Let There Be Light. It's co-curated by Douglas Copeland and Ben Mills. The trees are anything but traditional. You interact with some trees, others interact with you. This tree is made of 1,000 origami ornaments folded by schoolchildren across the city. This tree is lit. And this tree is all about the shadows. One tree even comes with 2 tiny beers for holiday cheers. Whether it's hand-sewn or digital, abstract or animated, these trees should get you in the holiday spirit. Keep checking cbc.ca/arts throughout the holidays, where you'll find stories, articles, and videos that will keep your mind active between all your holiday indulging. Also, like us on Facebook so you see what we're posting, sharing, and where you can send us a like, a comment, or tell us about an artist we need to know about.
Okay, up next we have Chris Jericho.
Oh yeah, great.
Were you even alive when Chris Jericho was
Yeah,
wrestling?
I used to watch wrestling all the time with my
So
granddad.
you're a wrestling person?
Yeah, but you know he's not just a wrestler, right?
Okay.
He's also an actor, best-selling author, podcaster. He has his own cruise.
Okay,
What
but
a superstar.
can you still hair flip and be all oil chest? Okay, and in 3, 2.
Most people top their Christmas tree with a star, others with an angel. Some even give Santa top billing, but here on Exhibitionists, we like to encourage you to think outside the box. So we invited a couple of artists to show you how to make a very special, sparkly and glittery unicorn horn that will look perfect on your artsy Christmas tree.
Hi, my name is Persephone.
And my name's Jamie.
And today we are going to make unicorn horns for your Christmas tree.
Ta-da! You need your roll, scissors, and tape, and
Chopsticks.
all right. Step 1, you need to make a cardboard base with a little stick to give it extra strength. Where do you find unicorns anyway?
Well, magical forests and summertime and spring, and it's just so magical.
Is that like magic, like they can make bunnies jump out of hats?
Maybe. Step 2 is you're gonna roll out your clay, pull and roll.
This is definitely where you need a team. You ready?
Yeah.
Step 3 is twisting the clay around your base. There, how do we do? It's a little bit chunky here, but luckily we're gonna make more than one. Hello, look at that. Oh.
Step 4 is you're gonna put it on a soft surface and letting it dry.
It's gonna take 2 to 3 days to dry.
You can put it on a blow dryer, but don't put it in an oven because this guy tried and it just fell apart.
It's true. Step 5 is painting it any way you want.
Step 6,
Impress Santa.
Chris Jericho is an all-around superstar. He's a wrestling champ, a best-selling author, actor, podcaster, game show host. He even has his very own cruise. Like I said, he's a superstar. So when I got a chance to sit down with him, I had a ton of questions. Most importantly, what's his favorite holiday movie? His answer was kind of amazing. Check it out.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us.
I love your outfit and your hat.
You know
told you
what?
that earlier.
You
Really
did,
good.
and you're quickly becoming my favorite person.
You're owning it.
I thank you. Thank you so much.
Excited. Okay.
Okay, so we are going to do the cultural speed round.
Yes.
I need you to answer these questions very quickly.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
Describe your series, But I'm Chris Jericho, in exactly one sentence.
Absolutely ridiculous.
In the show, you play yourself, but if you had to cast someone else to play you, who would it be?
Jonah Hill.
A movie that always made you laugh.
The Big Lebowski.
It's just like your opinion, man.
Movie that always makes you cry.
Saving Private Ryan.
Okay, great.
Is that the
Yeah,
thing? Is
that's
that
definitely
one?
something to make you cry,
When
sure.
Private Ryan dies at the end? Spoiler alert.
Greatest wrestling movie of all time.
Well, that's hard because most wrestling movies suck. Really bad. But actually, it's easy. The Wrestler, Mickey Rourke. When I saw that movie, I said I will never end up like this guy.
Will a wrestler ever be president?
Yeah. I was the first undisputed champion, WCW and WWE combined. I'm also a dual citizen. So I want to be the first United States president and Canadian prime minister at the same time. Hi, Canada.
Favorite superhero?
I always loved Aquaman, which apparently is not a good choice in the superhero comic book world. You know, he'll get a whale to come and, like, you know, you can ride in the whale's mouth. It'll be dry. You know, there's food in there.
Favorite holiday movie?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the best. Dale Griffith, how the hell are you? Still $1 million shy of being a millionaire. I love that one. That's good. That's good.
That's so great.
He's driving us around the whole city. I know. He's proud of his town. That's a damn rare thing these days. When Steve Martin punches John Candy in the stomach, he's like, "You could have killed me. That's how Houdini died, you know?" There you go. Chris Jericho quotes Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Hearing Chris recite those John Candy lines reminded me of how much of a legend John Candy was. So I did a little digging and found this clip in the CBC archives. In 1976, he interviewed a performance artist dressed as a Christmas tree, and this happened.
Pat, welcome to 90 Minutes. One question, what's a nice girl from Ann Arbor doing in a Christmas tree? You're a performing artist, are you?
Yeah. I wear my art, or I am what I art.
You am what you art. What are some of the parades you've been in?
Well, the parade which I've gotten the most mileage from is the Macy's parade, but I've also been in the Natal Day parade in Halifax, and sort of slipped in as a blue-haired daughter of the American Revolution with giant pendulous breasts and ping-pong ball pearls. And
Okay,
won first prize.
You won first prize? That's in Halifax.
Oh man, I miss John Candy.
Me too.
I still think he's like one of the best Canadian comedians ever of all time.
I agree, completely agree.
Okay, so this is what's coming up next.
You don't even want to say it?
No.
Krampus?
Yeah.
Oh, why are you so scared?
Because if you say it, he'll come. Anyways, in 3, 2.
No holiday celebration is complete without our favorite half goat, half demon. He goes by the name of Krampus, and we're big fans of the monster who does the dirty work that old St. Nick never wants to think about, punishing those kids who made it on the naughty list. It's a thankless job. So we asked makeup artist Kyne to help us celebrate Krampus by teaching us how to create a tribute to him on your face.
I'm Kyne, and this is how to transform into Krampus, the holiday demon. Let's get started. Step 1 is to create the accessories and props, and I'm gonna start by making the teeth. I'm using a polymorph thermoplastic, which is a little bit like clay that you just activate with boiling hot water and then it dries to a hard plastic. I'm taking small teeth-sized pellets and I'm molding them into a flat teardrop shape, kind of like shark's teeth or however you envision a demon's teeth to look like. Now we're gonna make the gums to go over our teeth. Take a small amount of polymorph and then color it to match the color of the gums. I used a mixture of a pink and a brown cream face paint, and I just molded it through until it was even. You're gonna place it over your teeth to get a mold of them. After a couple of seconds, as soon as it's dry enough to hold its shape, take it off and let it dry completely, and then you're gonna do the same for the bottom teeth. Next, we need to glue the teeth onto the gums. I'm using a nail glue because I don't have super glue, but whatever you use, you're gonna need something pretty strong but also non-toxic because this stuff is going in your mouth. So you're gonna take another small amount of the gum-colored polymorph and lay it over the base of the teeth to hide the ends. The final step is to rough up the teeth with some yellow and brown paint on the surface to make them look dirty, and with that, the teeth are complete. Taking some more polymorph, I'm creating a small set of horns. You're gonna take a small golf ball size amount and then shape them into a horn shape and then paint these brown. Create 2 of these for your forehead, and then finally you're done with all the prep work, so let's move on to the makeup. So since I'm using liquid latex today, I'm coating the eyebrows first with petroleum jelly so that they don't get ripped out by the glue when I take this all off. And then you're gonna take some liquid latex on a disposable wet sponge and then lay this down over top of the brows. Taking some ripped up cotton balls, I'm laying it over top of the latex and then sandwiching it in latex by putting another layer of liquid latex over top until it's fully saturated. Next, I'm gonna take these small horns I created and I'm gluing them to the forehead with Prosade, which is an SFX skin adhesive. Go outside, walk your dog, do some Christmas shopping. This is water-activated face paint. They're great for doing a base coat over a large area. So I use black underneath the brow bone and cheekbone so that it looks like these are so big that they're casting a shadow. This step is really where the creature comes to life. I've also added red eyeshadow here, as you can see around the eyes. You can also see I switched up my contacts because I wasn't really feeling the yellow. I wore a wig just to hide the headband and the wig cap, and there you have it. If you can't afford a Santa costume, but somehow you have polymorph plastic, liquid latex, and a synthetic wig lying around, this is a perfect look for you to try this Christmas. Krampus out.
If there's an artist you think should be on CBC Arts Exhibitionists, let us know. Send us a message on Twitter or Facebook. Our handle is @CBC Arts. Thank you for joining me on this whirlwind journey of art and creativity. See you next time with even more artists from the North Pole to South Porcupine. Until then, keep creating and have a safe and happy holidays. Peace.
Great, great
Thanks.
show, awesome show.
Why are you so down? It's the holidays. Be happy.
When you were a kid, did you know about Krampus?
No, that's something I learned later on, but that's cool.
Because when I was a kid, there was a baby Jesus, and
Yeah.
then there was Santa Claus.
Okay.
And if you were on the naughty list, you just got coal, but you didn't have a Krampus come get you.
Why are you freaking out right now?
Yeah, well, okay, if Santa could find his way down the chimney, so can Krampus.
Do you even have a chimney?
No, but that's not the point.
Okay, what are you so worried about? What did you do to be on the naughty list? Yeah, you should be worried. Good luck with that.